In 1990, I jumped off the porch, marking the beginning of a journey that would change my life. By 1993, I had started carving out my name in the streets. My name is Drago, and my father was L.C. Martin Jr. It was my cousin Pat's boyfriend, Polo, who first introduced me to this life. Pat played a pivotal role as she introduced my sister Tamika to Antoine Jones, a prominent figure in the Black Gangster Disciples, BGDs. As they began dating, Antoine took me under his wing, almost like a big brother, as he never had any siblings himself. It felt like family. I brought my childhood friend Larry into the fold. We had grown up just 2 houses apart in a tight-knit community. At that time, many of our friends were caught up in the juvenile system, but Larry and I were still around. We attended our first 360, a BGD meeting together, where I met many key players in the game. One guy who struck me was a character known as Crazy. He had a wild look in his eyes, and there was an air about him that whispered of danger. Then there was Scarface, a dude whose skills lay in auto theft and rap. We clicked immediately since I had my own dreams of rapping back in the day. Scarface invited me to Peach's crib to hang out, so I decided to check it out. Arriving at Peach's on the Mid-East Side, I was taken aback when I spotted my old friend James, someone I had grown up with. Suddenly a car rolled by. I didn't think much of it until I noticed 2 guys in the front seat. Out of nowhere, the passenger reached out, pointing a gun at us and started firing. I felt my heart race, the world around me slowing to a crawl. I was staring dead into the barrel of that gun. My body went into shock, yet I somehow walked away without a scratch. That moment hit hard. It was my first drive-by, igniting a stark realization that this life wasn't a game. It was very real, filled with peril and unpredictability. Though I was eager to make my mark, I had to tread carefully in this dangerous world. Stay tuned for part 2, Life in the Hood.